Home of the Sparrow has been changing lives for 25 years with this mission: to provide hope, opportunity, and support that empowers women and children as they journey from homelessness to self-sufficiency. In 1987, a small group of citizens created the interfaith shelter of McHenry County, soon known as Home of the Sparrow, and opened the doors of their first shelter in McHenry, helping 12 women and 5 children from its inception.
Home of the Sparrow began with a group of concerned citizens who noticed that there was a homeless problem in McHenry County. They saw people sleeping under bridges or in cars and decided to work together to try and end that problem. They had decided that they wanted to form an agency that would eradicate homelessness in McHenry County and provide services that would help them become stable again.
From these simple roots, Home of the Sparrow has grown to several shelters and transitional housing sites. Today, Home of the Sparrow serves more than 100 women and children each year. And this is just the start. Home of the Sparrow's goal is to offer many more homes that will serve even more women and children.
I was freaking out. I didn't know where we were going to be, so I was really ecstatic when I found out that there was an opening here. I wanted to find a shelter that my daughter would be safe in, and I didn't really have to worry about her being safe. Everybody's here is really nice. It's pretty much like a second family.
Home of the Sparrow is not just about providing shelter, but works to close the homeless cycle by creating paths to self-sufficiency and independence, by implementing women and children's support services, and by offering counseling that helps to develop life skills. Success is very evident. More than 80% of the women and children who participate in Home of the Sparrow's programs go on to achieve permanent housing.
I certainly never thought that I would own a home. I never really considered owning my own home. So this is kind of like unbelievable. I didn't sign up for these sorts of things to be happening in my life. This is not what I thought of as a young lady. I never thought I'd be homeless and all those connotations, domestic violence. And Home of the Sparrow was able to introduce some things to wake some of these dreams back up into reality.
The goals of the Life Skills programs are to develop basic skills unique and necessary to each woman's situation, to secure and maintain employment that pays a livable wage, to help create a continuing education plan, and to set realistic, achievable life goals. The women also learn how to evaluate their financial status and to maintain budgets. 100% of the residents establish savings accounts.
I felt by coming here that I was able to be totally responsible for myself. When you're down as far as you can go and stripped of everything, pride as well as possessions, the only thing that you can do is build yourself and your family up. And I believe Home of the Sparrow did that very successfully because they put things in place for success. And because of that, I was able to secure employment. I was able to continue my higher education. I was also able to get permanent housing and be a part of the community so that I can start to give back to those who are in need and who are broken.
Home of the Sparrow's parenting programs teach women skills which help enhance their children's lives. Incredible Years is designed for parents of children between the ages of 3 to 12. TheraPlay has been shown to significantly increase bonding between parents and children who have experienced trauma. On average, 75% of the residents have a history of domestic violence. Home of the Sparrow partners with many other social service agencies to help women and children connect with the resources they need.
I lost my car, then I lost my job, then I lost my home, then I lost all of my possessions. I started to live out of laundromats. I lived behind buildings in dumpster cages. I finally made the decision. I called Corinne and she went through the process of telling me how
Home of the Sparrow worked, and they accepted me, and I was overjoyed because I didn't want to be in my situation anymore.
When I first found out that I got accepted to Home of the Sparrow, it was really exciting because I liked what they had to offer. I was 23 at the time, so it's like I need to do my own thing. I need to get a job. I want to be a 23-year-old. So, and it was nice. It was like they gave me the opportunity to start that. I want to get my own place soon, hopefully within the next year, just a studio or something, save up money, and then I want to get just my life started. I don't know, be more independent. It's going uphill, it's not going downhill anymore, so it's good.
Good afternoon, Home of the Sparrow.
Home of the Sparrow would only be a nest without the help of both individual and partner volunteers, including corporations, churches, service organizations, and friends of Home of the Sparrow. Volunteering not only supports the core mission of Home of the Sparrow, but develops new friendships and creates a deep feeling of satisfaction for helping others.
I've been volunteering with Home of the Sparrow since before it was born, and it has become an integral part of my life.
I decided I wanted to give something back to the community, and what better way than to help homeless women and children.
It's a great deal of fun working here. That's why most of us work here, because we have the camaraderie of all the other volunteers, and when people have hard times, all the volunteers are there to help them.
I like giving my time and helping others succeed in life.
I volunteer for Home of the Sparrow because I believe in their mission to help people get back on their feet.
We volunteer at Home of the Sparrow because we love to give back.
In order to continue to succeed, Home of the Sparrow needs everyone's support. By shopping or donating at the Sparrow's Nest thrift stores, by the many volunteering opportunities, or by making a financial contribution.
Actually, our big goal is to help eradicate homelessness in McHenry County, that there would be no one that would be homeless. Our hope at Home of the Sparrow is to ensure that all women and children have a place to call home.
Since opening our doors, we have never closed them to anyone. Our hope is that you will never need help from Home of the Sparrow. But Home of the Sparrow needs your help. Thank you. Together with your support, we are changing lives every day.